Hey guys, Ryan Rostrom here. Welcome to this video of Sweet Child of Mine by Guns N' Roses. This is my personal favorite riff of all time. So first I'm going to play it at normal speed, then I'll play it at a slower speed with the tabs so you can follow along, and after that I'll go through it note by note and break it down for you. Here we go. Okay, here it is, slowed down with tabs. That's the entire guitar part. I know it seems like a lot to take in at the beginning, but I promise you it's a lot easier than you might think. So you only have to learn one little part, and then it does it over and over and over again. It just changes the root note each time it plays it. So let me show you how it works. So you've got this part, and that's all you need to learn. It does that over and over and over again. Only thing that changes is the root note. So the root note that it starts on is this 12. On the D string. So 12th fret on the D string, the 12th, it should have a double dot. Mine has it on the side, some will have it right here. It just kind of depends on the guitar. But you should be able to find that, 12th fret, D string. So it does root, root, and then the root moves to the 14th fret on the same string, the D string. Root, 14th fret again. And then it jumps to the 12th fret on the G string. So go ahead and find that, just 12th fret again. So it says that one again. And then you're back to the beginning, to the one you already know, which is 12th fret on the D string, right there. Root. Okay, so we'll worry about all the fancy stuff later, but for now let's just go through it once and just do the root notes. So start on that D string, 12th fret. And we'll count it out. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Up to the 14. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3. And we're moving to the 12. 2, 3, 4. 12. 2, 3, 4. 12 D string. 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. So that's the only part of the riff that moves. And we'll go over the other parts now, but those are just repeated over and again. It's just... So let's start from the top. So we got that 12th fret on the D string, and from there you're going to jump up to the 15th fret on the B string. So go ahead and find that note. Hit it with the ring finger, so you'll be pointer finger, up to the ring finger, and then you're going to the middle finger on the G string, 14th fret. And then you walk it down to the 12th fret on the same string. So from the top, it's going to look like this. So 12th fret D string, jumping up to that 15th, ring finger, middle finger, and that's the first half of the riff. So let's run that a few times, try to get it into muscle memory as well as we can, and we'll do it like this. So 12th fret on the D string, jump up to the 15, and then the 14, and again. And you'll notice my pick, there's a little bit of alternate picking going on. So I usually pick down on that first note, and then down again on that 15th. And you're jumping that string. So this is actually a great riff to learn just to get really good at jumping strings with your pick. So back to the top, 12th fret D string, jump into the 15, ring finger, middle finger, right here. And the second half of the riff looks like this. So the notes are, you're on the E string, the highest string down here, and you're on the 15th fret. So, and then you're skipping down again to the G string on the 14th fret. And we've been here already in the riff. So 15, bounce on that 14, and then you jump back up to the E string again, but on the 14th fret. So, and then you're bouncing off of this note in between the other two. And you can play this high note with your pinky if you want. Or you can play it with your ring finger if you want. With the ring finger, it's just a little more stretching. It's definitely not too hard at all. With the pinky, I just think it's a little more convenient. I do that just because I feel like I can make the riff a little bit cleaner when I do it that way. But it's totally up to you. Whatever's most comfortable is totally fine. So that's the riff. So let's do that second half one more time. And again. Just repeat it for a second. Okay, and let's jump to the top and we'll put both of the parts together. So here we go, 12th fret on the D string. And do it again. So you got the root and the first half, and here to the second half. And back to the root, to the second half, and now we're going to move that root, so we're going to repeat the whole thing again, but we're going to start, instead of starting here, we're going to start right here. So that's the 14th fret on the D string, and so we're going to start right there, and then do the exact same thing, jump up to that 15, ring finger, and then middle finger on the 14, pointer finger on the 12, and then the second half exactly like you did it the first time. All right, 14 for the root. Let's do this 2 more times, second half. Back to that root on the 14, and to the second half. Back to the 14. And now we're going to jump to the G string on the 12th fret. And this is the new root, like we did at the beginning. This is the last root before it starts to repeat. So here we go. And then everything else is exactly the same. So here's that second half. Back to the G string, 12th fret for the root. Second half. One more time. And then for the last time around, so those are the first 3 times. For the 4th time, we actually go back and do exactly what we did for the first time around. So start on that D string, 12th fret. And everything's exactly the same. Second half right there. First half, starting on that same root. Second half. Let's jump to the next one, 14th fret root. Second half. Back to the 14 root. And then we're going to do the G string root right here. 12th fret, G string. 12th fret. Once again, perfect. And back to the top, D string. Whoops. And that's it. You'll notice if you listen, there's different versions of the song, and some of them will use kind of a shorter version where it goes straight from this riff. And it just ends right there. So that's the B string on the 15th fret. You can go ahead and find that. What it is, it's a D. The first chord of the song is a D, and so it just kind of, it works well with the verse. Gives it a really good resolve. There are other versions in the full-length version where he ends it with this little thing, a little fancy where he does something like this. I don't remember if those are the exact notes. I'll link the tabs though so you can look it up if you'd like to. But the most important thing is just kind of learn that main riff at the beginning. Just get really, really good at it and try to turn it into muscle memory as much as you can so that your brain can kind of be elsewhere and you can really enjoy the moment of it and really enjoy playing while your fingers do all the work for you. So that's the end of this lesson. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below, and I'd love it if you'd subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. That's about it for this lesson. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.